Hi, I'm Coach CoachClemens, and welcome to another edition of Tips for a Perfect Season. With me is Dr. Lynn Hellerstein. She's the author of See It, Say It, Do It, an optometrist. And Lynn, a question that I have for you is, this last season I had a kid on my team who seemed like he just wasn't quite tracking visually. There was something wrong. When he was catching, he was missing balls. They were kind of hitting the wrong part of his glove a little bit. When he was hitting, everything just seemed to be a little bit off. And it struck me as a coach, I thought, you know what, something's not right there. And so I talked to his mom and I said, you ought to get his eyes checked. And about a week later, she came back to me and said, well, his eyes checked out. We got him checked out, and he was 20/20. So I kind of dropped it at that maybe it was something, it must not have been his eyesight. So what sort of advice can you give coaches and parents that maybe there's a little bit more to it than that?
That's a great question. And so many kids are missed because parents and teachers have the false sense of security that because you see 20/20, they assume there's no vision problem. There's 1 out of 4 school-age children have vision problems. And It may not be 20/20. It could be coordination, tracking. So I trust your gut feeling that you're seeing something not right with that child. And that parent needs to know there's options in finding an eye doctor that really examines for a lot of these other vision kinds of skills we're talking about. You can ask your doctor 2 main questions. Do you do near testing? In other words, do you do a lot of focusing on eye coordination testing?
Okay.
And number 2, do you provide vision therapy, or do you refer to a doctor who provides vision therapy? There's a lot of good eye doctors out there. They don't do the therapy, but they do the testing to find out if your kid needs that. And if the doctor says, I don't know what you mean or whatever, it's just not the right doctor for what you're looking for in this case. So make sure you ask questions. You can go online and look at covd.org. It's an international group that helps you find a doctor that specializes in vision therapy and treating the athletes.
That's great. That's great advice. So coaches, trust your gut. When something isn't quite right, go dig a little bit deeper behind the 20/20. The perfect eyesight is only, as we see, just a small piece of the solution there. So thanks, Dr. Hellerstein, for joining us, and here's to your perfect season.
Thank you, Dan.